I don't know if you can hear the hubbub in the background. There's quite a crowd here. This week is a 70th celebration of the opening of the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. Now, I was here 70 years ago when that was all parking lot out there. No parking structures, no other businesses. 70 years ago, they had live mermaids in Poseidon's Adventure Submarine, and you had to stand in line for tickets for every single ride separately. Way different than it is today. Now, I like entertainment, but I also like finding new authors, authors that may be undiscovered, but really have something good to say and a good book to write. And I have one here. Her name is Kerry Kennedy. She's British, born in London, retired and lives, as I understand, half of her year in London and half of her year in Paris. So I know her social media has an awful lot of very unique pictures of Kerry everywhere in the world. And she writes romantic suspense, romantic thrillers. It's half of her list of books. And the one I read was Dakota. There's another one on who's was Dakota. I really like Dakota, especially when I found out the backstory that Dakota is the name of her favorite cat. She named her character in the book after her cat. She writes romantic thrillers and she writes children's books. The lead character is also a cat, her cat named Boris. Boris flies to the moon. I'm going to do that on a separate review. But I wanted to introduce Kerry Kennedy from England, and she's just entertaining. I enjoy her online, and I will eventually read all of her books. Of all the authors that I network with around the world, I would say Kerry Kennedy is probably up in the top half dozen of my network authors that I would most like to meet someday in person and sit down and have a cup of coffee in the morning with and just tell war stories. She's fascinating. Kerry Kennedy, she writes the children's book, the Boris series. And so from Disneyland in Southern California on a balmy overcast day, my name is Jeff Bailey. I write the Singh family conspiracy thrillers and I develop the screenplays to go with them. Welcome to my world.